All right, here we go. We got ourselves another fresh series coming at you. A fantastic one between two players who have played so many times but are awesome. Spawning down in the bottom left for Team Liquid, it is Clem. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax. In the red. This is going to be pretty freaking sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. As it almost always is between these two. Who will take the... Honestly, feels like sometimes weekly derby between these two. Or if we're feeling a little bit British, the derby. Who will take this week's derby between these two fantastic players? We really went all over the place with the accents there. Just didn't make a whole lot of sense one way or another. MaxPax, by the way, checking around for a potential proxy. And there is no proxy. Not this time. But there always can be. There always can be a cheeky proxy. Will be a gate cyber, which is to be expected out of MaxPax. MaxPax almost always opens up gate cyber. Oh, he did not get across the map in time to block the command center. Clem able to get it down at 138. Just as that probe was closing the distance. And that is something that I'm sure MaxPax is not too happy about. Clem does open up Reaper Marine. And I wouldn't... Well, actually, I would be surprised if it wasn't a bunker. And there we see the bunker does start on up. Against a player like MaxPax who, one, oftentimes builds a Zealot, and two, oftentimes gets very aggressive with his first two Adepts. Makes a ton of sense. Now, Clem did not scout with an SCV, as he very rarely does in this match these days. In this matchup, I should say. So he keeps the Reaper at home for a little while to basically bridge the gap if there was a Zealot, so that the bunker would complete. And because the command center was not delayed at all, finishes up right at 250. That is a nice standard command center timing. Now the Reaper's going to try and get a scout into the main base. Will be able to slip past the second Adept. Sees the Twilight. That's fantastic here for Clem.
Base is under attack.
Oh, he's going to grab a probe. Will sack the Reaper for it. Meanwhile, other side of the map, the Adept is going to force a little bit of lost mining time with one SCV, but that's about all he can grab. Who do I like that more for? I think I like it more for Clem, because he got the scout and killed the probe, while MaxPax was not able to... I mean, MaxPax got a little bit of a scout. Sees that there's no factory on the reactor, but that's about it. I think in the balance of things, it's a small informational advantage for Clem. And he is going to run across the map with this Hellion. Or I guess drive across the map. MaxPax just looking around for that Hellion to shove it away. We do have a very quick siege tank coming in from Clem. He knows the ability and the proclivity of MaxPax to go for aggressive Blink Stalker play is super high. MaxPax just trying to keep tabs with the Adept Shades, cycling them, which is kind of cool. He actually can get into the main this time and will be able to find what he's looking for, which is that little bit of SCV damage and delay on 2 barracks as well as 2 SCV pickoffs. We do have a 6 Marine mine drop. MaxPax does not have units in position, but he does have Blink completed. No shield battery. Does he see this? No. Pylon's not quite perfectly placed to see it, but Stalkers do move in to the main base position in order to prepare for this. Clem, he does know about this pylon. Okay. Medevac vision range is a little bit bigger. Stalker's going to look to harass in the main base with the support of the one Adept that's still alive. That will be enough to one-shot SCVs. Stalkers and Adept just going to give up on this. We do see the Blinket on top of the medevac. Could have actually sniped it down right there. Ooh, one Stalker does get taken down by the Widow Mine. Clem will have this getting cleaned up. He's going to get a second Stalker for his troubles. But I think that should be it. Does he lose? Okay, he does kill one more probe. Good job from Clem to at least get a little bit of extra value. Overall, ooh, neither one of them noticed. Or at least neither one of them was looking for it. But oh no, never mind. MaxPax did notice. Ooh, if he can blink over these minerals. Oh, that's a huge interception if he gets the kill here. Blink, blink, blink. Oh, he showed it just a little bit too early before all of his Stalkers had their blink available. Now this manages to survive, and there's still potential for damage to come on in. Still, getting that interception is nice. But there's a strong possibility still of a set of auto turret harass. MaxPax does spot his opponent's siege tank positioning. Ooh, blinking into the main base. Does still lose the observer, though. But since it was only 4 Stalkers, he was able to pick back out. This stim is very precariously placed, but there is a really well-placed tank behind it that guards. Oh, man. Raven will get intercepted here. Does he get the kill? Oh, he needs 2 more shots, I believe. Oh, my God. It's actually going to escape. Wow, 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 wow. Bunch more gateways coming on in for MaxPax. Clem is going to complete that stim combat shields and +1 weapons. He does have a 3rd CC completing as well. Ooh, Stalker's going to look to pick away at this army, and they will be able to get some pot shots. No concussive shells, of course, means the Stalkers can maneuver quite a bit better than, well, than if concussive shells was done. Oh, MaxPax is going to have to blink away with this 1 Stalker. Just barely gets out. Raven is still alive with a lot of energy. Triple auto turret. Actually doesn't achieve very much. Battery overcharge going to get popped. Does tank a couple of Zealots charges. Ooh, huge stimmed across the map here. There's no splash for Clem. Or pardon me, there is splash for Clem. Widow Mines and Siege Tanks. No splash for MaxPax, but a good Zealot flank coming on in. Widow Mines do get dodged. We see a blink forward in on top of the Siege Tanks, dodging the Widow Mines, but MaxPax just doesn't have enough. Clem able to kite around his Siege Tanks very effectively. Ooh, a little bit of an oopsie right there, picking up into the medevacs, but I think he's already broken through. However, MaxPax shoved it back just hard enough, and there's no more reinforcements crossing the map, so Clem, will kind of reconsider his position. He was thinking about a drop into the main base, but decides against it. There is a Colossus out on the field now. Clem, more reinforcements crossing the map. Quite a few more Widow Mines, which is going to allow for dealing with those Zealot Warpins. Speaking of which, he does intercept a Zealot run-by attempt. There was just a couple of Zealots, but that is a lot of army, and that will be a cancel on the 4th base. Good job from Clem. Outmaneuvering MaxPax just a little bit there. Widow Mine getting baited out by a probe, but unfortunately baited it into a bit of damage. Into a bit of splash damage, I should say. Bunker, even though it was empty, still draws a little bit of the fire from those Zealots and protects the SCVs for just a moment, which was all Clem needed to get units back in position. We do have the 2nd Colossus, which I think was rather delayed. It is about to pop out now. One good thing for MaxPax is that he's pretty on point. Oh, okay, well, just as I was saying that, Widow Mine's getting into the natural. I was going to say pretty on point with his +2 weapons timing, but Clem gets into the natural, finds the nail in the coffin, and will take game number 1. All right, here we go, game number 2. Spawning up in the top left for Team Liquid, it is Clem. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Storm Gaming, it is MaxPax. in the red. And it is Equilibrium. So good map for MaxPax here. Very funny timing on the GG right there, because of course that Widowmine drop in the natural found a bunch of damage. We basically saw it as it happened, as the damage detonated, and it was 9 additional probes, and obviously MaxPax was already in a tough position. He'd lost a lot in the middle of the map. Even though he held that first push, he did end up getting pretty heavily out-traded, which is pretty common in that scenario when there's mines and your opponent has like a good siege tank position, good mine positioning, and your zealots are getting kited. But additionally, there was obviously the cancel on the 4th base, and then even more so than that, the Widowmine drop was just enough to make MaxPax feel like there was no coming back. Clem actually scouting with an SCV this game. Okay, so making me a bit of a liar after game number 1, which is, I like to see that. I like that he is willing to do this. Now, is this going to be a bunker block? He does also, or sorry, not even bunker block. Oh no, this is a check to see, hey, did you take the gold? That makes sense. That makes sense. MaxPax has done this to him recently, and I do feel like it's a very real possibility that you can just get a big punish. We are going to see Reaper Reactor off of a double gas opener from Clem. MaxPax, when he sees the factory timing, that's enough for him to know, yeah, it's double gas. Really can't be anything else. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, he actually dances the Reaper. God, playing against Clem is... feels like you're trying to catch... feels like you're trying to catch a speech bubble. You know? It's just not going to happen so easily, but there we go. MaxPax does actually get the catch, and he didn't allow his opponent to get the scout. Just kidding. Clem did, in fact, get the scout. Oh, my God. He actually got the scout. Never mind. And I'm just gonna assume that Clem actually clicked the Twilight Council. It looks like it is going to be the same opener from Clem once again. The 6 Marine Mine Drop, which does leave you... well, hang on. Is it? Or is it going to be a... Nope. Okay, nope. He just had... oh, my God. He got a kill. What did he kill? Oh, he killed the Adept. Okay, it is just going to be double mine drop. Yeah, he had the second mine ready to go. It will, of course, recharge very quickly. Now, at least MaxPax knows that there was a mine out there. So he should be able to deal with this. Or at least spot it. Gonna be able to get some good damage on that one medevac. Good spread from MaxPax. Very good spread, in fact. Oh, the Unburrow on the mine. That's going to keep it alive because Blink's not done. There's a gold base behind this, but a successful little mine drop. Even though it only kills 1 probe, forces 2 mineral lines to pull, and most importantly, keeps the mine alive, as well as that medevac. The threat it represents is significant. If you're not ready with the multitasking to respond to that, you're going to have yourself a very rough time. Hey, thank you very much, Superior Hands, for the gifted sub to Chris. Exactly, Krabuki, exactly. Looks like we are going to be seeing a 2-gate expand this time, so MaxPax is mixing things up a little bit, which I'd like to see. Happy to see that. He's been a little bit, well, a little bit one-dimensional with some of his builds. Even though he does play Stargate and Twilight, and he plays them both very well. This is a nice little pickoff. Finds a depot. Will supply block Clem for only just a moment. Clem already had 3 depots on the way. He somehow saw the future. Now, the gold base is going to be a very nice boost to the economy. And, of course, playing charge lots makes a ton of sense off that gold base. They are going to be plentiful. I think this Widowmine drop should get killed if it tries to make a move. The only place it could potentially dodge down to is, I suppose if it... Ah, okay. I actually like that MaxPax puts these on patrol. Kind of cute. I was going to say, I suppose the only place that it can retreat is to the bottom, but it actually could have slipped up to the top. Man, look at all these spotting pylons and units. Oh, Observer almost getting picked off, but not quite. Ooh, that is a nice little siege tank ambush, but MaxPax reads the play and gets out of here. Very nice blink micro right there from MaxPax, but he will still lose a stalker. Three SCVs getting picked off, but a couple of units do fall as well. MaxPax. Oh, nice snipe on a Widowmine. There are a lot of charge lots here, so sniping every single mine that you do is very nice. Oh, very nice pick off on that medevac. That's a huge grab. Because Clem just stimmed a couple of units, and that means that damage is semi-permanent. Big Zealot warping on the other side of the map. We are going to see a big jump on this army. It is not sieged up, and that's going to be a crushing victory. Instant GG coming out of Clem. MaxPax evens the series at 1 apiece. Very well done. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning down on the bottom right for Team Liquid. It is Clem. Malem. And his opponent spawning up the top left for Psystorm Gaming. It is MaxPax. In the red. Very well done. Jumped his opponent in the middle of the map after some great War Prism harass. Distracted Clem and really took advantage. Now, what can Clem do to strike back? Well, first and foremost, cannot afford to get caught unsieged like that. But really well done by Maximus Paximus. Hey, welcome back, Black Snowman. Mau 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 sent you a cheeky gifted sub from your mentor. Your sensei, as you called. Are we going to see a Zealot for real, or is this just a make sure I'm not getting Engineering Bay blocked? Okay, it is a for real Zealot. All right, all right, all right. Clem is going to send an SCV across the map. Oh, nice kill on the probe. Did delay the command center by about 10 seconds. But... oh. Oh, we are going to see a bunker getting started up here. This is going to be a little bit funky. I don't think this was spotted at all. Did he cancel the Zealot? He did. Ooh, this is bad news bears for MaxPax here. He did not figure this one out. The Adept will be out shortly. Does he look behind the mineral line? If he doesn't, Clem doesn't want to tip his hand. Oh, yeah, he's going to get away. That was almost a second shot being fired before the Adept Shade completes, but now this is really unpleasant here for Maximus Paximus. Clem with a very sneaky Secret Agent SCV. That is a great little play. We are going to see the Adept going across the map. Bunker is not in a position where it can threaten these two mineral lines. Or these two mineral patches, I don't think. Can definitely threaten this one. But I don't think he can threaten this one. Ooh, he's going to be able to get that probe. Yes, he does. And he actually dodges the second shot. Adept is actually taking a lot of damage. Okay, finally the shield battery does complete. With only an Adept shooting this for the moment, it's going to take a long time to kill this bunker. Oh, nice grenade. Probe almost getting sniped, but not quite. SCV barely going to survive. Oh, keep dodging the shots. Good job from Clem. MaxPax might need to drop battery overcharge. Finally, the SCV does get picked off. Adept is out of range of the shield battery. There we go. I was going to say, we should see the bunker being salvaged very shortly, and it will salvage. Now comes the scout into the main base. Oh, Clem gets another probe. Very nicely done by Clement. And now we've got double Cyclone on the other side of the map. Crossing over. Gonna see what he can get done. Oh. Stalkers will not be able to break the lock-on completely. Good micro so far here from Clem, but I think he's going to lose that one Cyclone and will lose the other. Good cleanup from MaxPax. That was one Stalker for two Cyclones. It was a fair bit of hull damage on two of the Stalkers. That is a rather significant deal. But still a decent cleanup. Now we are going to see the double mine drop sneaking over to the left side. And off of double Cyclone, I would not be expecting a double mine drop. Now siege tanks are late here. And with 3 gates, there is potential. Oh, MaxPax does get the probe pull. Only going to lose 2 probes in the natural. Blinket on top of the medevac will get the kill on that. Oh, very well done by MaxPax here. Oh, very nicely done. Very, very nicely done for MaxPax. And now he doesn't have to worry about the mines at all. There's only 1 siege tank on the map. Second one is about to pop out. But MaxPax has some potential. Find a little bit of damage. Oh, can he get that Raven? Nope. Good pullback from Clem. There is a DT shrine coming in behind this. Ooh, nice snipe on that gas. That is going to delay the tech just a little bit of Clem. Clem stopping at 2 tanks. That's a little bit potentially dangerous because everything can be focused on the attack right now from MaxPax. MaxPax is a player that does not hesitate about going balls to the wall in terms of Stalker aggression, which is exactly what we're going to be seeing here. Links into the main base with the remainder of these Stalkers. That is 14 Stalkers all in the main. Oh, he blinks forward. He's going after that siege tank. Nice mineral walk here from Clem. MaxPax does snipe down the Ward Prism. He's going to recall the Stalkers. We'll lose a lot of them, though. That was a massive set of losses. Are there any scans available? Oh, he just dropped a mule. These DTs are going to get so much damage done having to kill the Raven. And on paper, that looks like a disaster for MaxPax. But with this setup, he is going to find massive damage, having sniped that Raven down. Already 10, 11 SCVs going down and counting. Oh, can he kill that missile turret? Yes, he forces the cancel. Oh, Stim. Oh, 5 seconds left. He gets the denial. Scan comes down, but there's not another scan available. Not just yet. And there are 2 DTs. They're going to spread out. Oh, my goodness. MaxPax He will lose this second DT. Oh, look at that. You know, he accidentally, not accidentally, he did it on purpose, I assume. But he traps the DT in. Combat shields will complete. And that's a nice little pick-off, or a nice little survival. Missile turret able to complete as well. And that means he doesn't have to drop another scan. But look at the worker count right now. Clem needs to go. But he can't. He doesn't have stim. If stim completed and he went right now, there would be a chance he actually just wins the game straight up. But MaxPax is going to be on 8 gates. He's going to have charge. This is a double medevac drop with no stim. Charge is done, right? Yeah, it is. Do we have... Okay, we do not have a forge. But there is +1 weapons and combat shields. A very funny little drop. This could still get very scary for MaxPax. Clem is rebuilding SCVs. He's back up to 44. And this double drop into the main base. Recall is not back off cooldown yet. And even though there's no stim, this is still a lot of bio. He guns down 9 probes extremely quickly. More than anything, this went unspotted. Ooh, that's 3 gateways getting depowered here. And a big boost out will save this bio. Nice job right there from Clem. That was the counter damage that he needed. MaxPax is still in a good position economically. Oh, DT on the left. Do we have a third command center? No. No, of course not. And MaxPax, well, Clem, I should say, is going to be cutting SCV production. MaxPax, oh man, those pylons were really late to be rebuilt, so the supply block lasted for quite a while. First Colossus will start up, though. Oh, double drop going to move to the right side. We do have Zealots getting into the natural, and they're going to find more and more SCVs here. Oh, that is a lot of SCVs. He will get the cleanup. Meanwhile, another Zealot drop into the main will get dealt with. Looks like the War Prism was killed. Clem. Oh, nice force moves right there from MaxPax. There are quite a few mines, and a good hot pickup from Clem comes on in, saves the majority of the bio. Battery overcharge getting popped. Will buy time for the first Colossus to pop out. Zealot's going to try and flank this army. Battery overcharge. Oh, he actually switched targets from it. Zealots. Ooh, bait out a lot of the Widow Mines. Only one of them able to fire on not the siege tank. And that's going to be MaxPax cleaning up the siege tank and a lot of Widow Mines. More Widow Mines show up. But Clem is very dedicated with this attack. Keep that in mind. There's no third command center. No SCV production rebuild. And I love this from MaxPax. He anticipates the potential drop into the main base. He's got 5 Stalkers in position. Their blink is back off cooldown. And with the second Colossus popping out, an extended thermal lance and +1 weapons about to complete, MaxPax is looking very good to stay stabilized. Ooh, but the flank coming on in. Clem will try and jump these Colossus. MaxPax gets on top of it, though. And Mortal's going to try and live up to their name. Widow Mines do get some big shots. But the battery overcharge, the one that was never sniped, stays alive for a very long time. Good blink back, dodges the one Widow Mine from MaxPax. Clem, it's just Marauders left over, and they are not going to be enough on their own. He will take game number 3. Extremely well done for MaxPax. It goes up 2-1. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Spawning down in the bottom left. For Team Liquid, it is Clem. Malem. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Sidestorm Gaming. It is MaxPax. In the red. With a fantastic game. But I got to give kudos to Clem because considering the fact that he lost, what, like 11 SCVs, 12 SCVs, had stim denied, the fact that he was able to make that game not only close, but very scary for MaxPax is really impressive. Now, obviously, MaxPax was able to survive and did ultimately win that game, but that was very close to a Clement victory, which is, once again, very impressive given the amount of damage that he took and how far behind he fell. Just a really, really impressive feat from Clem. We're going to be seeing a gas first coming on in from Clem here. And with no scout, we're not going to be seeing an engineering bay block. The snipe on the War Prism, or pardon me, the snipe on the Raven was very nice. Now, it is important to note that the cost of the setup for that was extremely high. So even though the Raven did get sniped, and it set the door for those DTs to find absolutely monstrous damage, which was worthwhile, it came at a brutal cost, which is to say it was like 11 Stalkers that he sacked for that. And of course, he used that recall. Now, it was still worth it, for sure. But it wasn't just like the DTs killed a ton of stuff. And that's also part of the reason why Clem was able to have a scary counterattack. By the way, thank you very much, Eternal TL, for the Prime resub at 5 months, and Zerg to Kill for the gifted sub to Snack Trash. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are going to see Clem. I think it's going to be double Cyclone again. Quick, cheeky double Cyclone. It is Zealot first out of MaxPax. Oh, the grenade actually, a little bit of an anti-grenade, knocking the Zealot further forward. Bunker will still complete. Oh, look at that. He popped the SCVs out for just a moment. I don't know if it was better or worse to do that. They got like an extra, what, 8 damage total to the Zealot. And he took damage on one of the SCVs, but I suppose it killed the Zealot just a little bit faster. Regardless, though, this is going to be a huge delay on this command center. It will be double Hellion. Oh, nice job right there dodging the Adept shot that would have killed the second SCV. Okay, this is already a bit of a weird start. So the command center is like 40 seconds or 50 seconds late, and a second Adept is actually going to slip in, will get the denial again. Oh, can Clem... Okay, Clem is going to finish the command center this time. Meanwhile, other side of the map, we've got a wall preventing the Hellions from getting in here. Yeah, I think I like this very much right now for MaxPax. Oh, but losing that Adept, which he does not. Okay, he managed to get out of range of the mines. Ooh, now the Hellions do get into the main base. Okay, well, this could be some big counter damage. Good micro on the probe so far. Clem. It's going to be 4 probes. And a nice grenade at the end to force a little bit of extra lost mining time. I still think I like this for MaxPax just a little bit more. I think this is a better position, especially with the mines being kept at home. And most importantly, being figured out, being spotted. Blink is nearly done. Wait, did I see... Okay, yeah, MaxPax is... Oh, does he have the anticipation? He sure does. He's going to see... No, he misses it by a quarter of an inch. Clem, very quick reaction time, gets out of there before the Stalker is spotted. We do see the War Prism spots the medevac. Oh, my goodness. GG gets called? Hello? I guess. Okay, that is maybe the earliest GG timing I've ever seen from Clem. Clem almost definitely has a hot date tonight. A little bit of an underwhelming end of the series, but man, well done by MaxPax. Gets the job done and takes the series 3-1. If you enjoyed that one, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos, and we will catch you on the flip side.